Hey, this is Gopi Krishna, Ur16Cs075, and this is Web Technology Lab Experiment number 5. So, in this exercise, we'll be creating a dynamic web page with the help of JavaScript, and we'll be writing 5 different programs. That the first one would be to find the longest string in the given particular string, and the second would be to calculate the BMI. The third would be the weight in it. Fourth is to calculate the number of heads and tails occurring on random toss of a coin. And fifth one is to create an array of flowers, that is different flowers based on the input taken from the user. So in the body of the uh, code, we have created different divisions, and the first program is to find the longest word in the string. So we ask the user to enter the string, and then we find the longest word. And we'll be writing given the input type and ID, and we'll be using this ID to write the JavaScript code. Here we have written it here. Script created a variable where one document get element by ID s1. Now s1 is a string that is be entered by the user, and we put it into an array by splitting it. That is array one dot split, and then find the length of the array dot length. And if we create initialize a variable k equal to 0, and we use a for loop in which we check if the length of each word. We check the length of each word. If the first word is the second word is greater than the first word, and subsequently checks till the last one, the longest word is given out, and that is displayed in S2. And the second program is to calculate the BMI. The formula for BMI is weight upon height square. So we get the weight and height from the user using the input box, and we calculate the BMI using JavaScript and get element by ID, weight, height, and then to display 3 different messages. That is, if it is less than 25 BMI, then it is underweight. If it is between 25 and 30, it is normal, and if it is greater than 30, it is obese. So use an if else uh, condition over here, and then we are creating a weight initer which will convert the weight in kgs to lbs. So we'll get the weight in kgs from the user, and then we'll be calculating its corresponding weight in lbs using JavaScript. Now we are using if else condition again here to calculate the weight in lbs. Now once we have converted it, we display it. And next one is the head of tails. So first we have inserted an image of a coin over here, and then we flip the coin. We write a program to flip the coin that is turned. We should be describing in the script part, and then we count the number of heads and tails that are possible out of the possible outcomes. Here is a script that is written here. There is an image of the coin, and we have 2 sides of a image, that is coin. First side is coin, second we have used as head, 2 different images. On random, if coin appears, we'll increase the counter on coin, and if head appears, we'll increase the counter on head. So we use math.random to get any random image. We first store the images in an array, and then we pop them out using math.random. We get any random image, and the corresponding image would increase the corresponding counter, so thereby increasing the count of heads and tails. And second is the last one is the flower garden, in which we'll be inserting 5 images of flowers in an array, and then we'll be taking the values of the numbers and rows and columns from the user. Now according to the number of rows and columns, the pattern of flowers will be displayed, which will be equal to the number of rows and columns mentioned by the user. Again, here we'll be inserting these 5 images into an array, and then we'll be using math.random and math.flow functions to get a random image from the array and display and create the following pattern. So now let's see how this website looks like. So this is a website that we have created to enter the string. My name is the longest. So as you can see, the longest is the biggest word here. It should be the output. We get longest over here. Then we enter weight in kilograms. My weight would be 75 kgs, and height would be around 172 or 174 centimeters. Now we get BMI. Oh, it seems I'm underweight. Okay, so next is the weight in it. Let's convert 75 kgs to lb, and we get 165 lbs. Now let's do it in vice versa. If I lb to kg, we get 34 kgs. Okay, now heads or tails. Let's flip. Now it was head. See, randomly the numbers are increasing. It's not one after the other. Some random, we flip it, some random image comes out, and the count of that random image increases. We reset it, becomes 0. A flower garden, let's not give it a big value, 3 and 2. For example, we plant a garden, so 3 rows, 2 columns. And that's the end of the fifth experiment. Thank you.